I'm Karen and this is Boot the Boss. So I wanted to talk to you today about business models that can help you boot the boss. Because if you're just starting your journey to think, right, do you know what, there's got to be something better than working for the man forever, I need to build my own business, you'll be thinking about what different business models you could have or you could do that would help you earn enough money to build, you could build up on the side whilst you've still got your job. That will mean that you can put yourself in a situation of eventually being able to boot the boss. So that's what I want to talk to you about today, business models. So there's a few good beginner business models, and we're going to cover them just very briefly, an outline of each one, so that if you're brand new to business and brand new to wanting to boot the boss, you can get an idea of what you could start. So you could start an e-commerce store, so like an eBay store or an Amazon FBA store. Now, obviously, eBay is great, so you could buy things and sell them on eBay and make a profit. And there's people running a business like that full time, so that can be done. And I'm not sure that needs a huge amount of explanation, because I think most of us have had eBay accounts and sold bits and bobs from home, and all you'd be doing is turning that into a professional business. Where you would go out and source yourself some goods that you could sell for a higher price on eBay. So that you could do. So that's the first one. So the second one, that's kind of a little bit of a step up from maybe just doing that sort of thing on eBay, is Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. So whereas if you sell something on eBay, if you go out and buy some things and you then sell them on eBay, you do the postage and you send it to the customer. Whereas if you do Amazon FBA, you box everything that you get all together and you send it into Amazon, and then as the customer purchases goods, Amazon send it out to the customer. So you don't have to do the fulfillment yourself, meaning that it frees up your time more, because obviously you're not having to rush down the post office and send everything out. So Amazon FBA is a great business model to get into. It's a brilliant business model for beginners, because it can help you learn all the basics about running your own business without too much risk. So it's a brilliant business model to start. You know, you can get to a stage where you can outsource your Amazon FBA business. So you can get a prep center, so they prep the goods for you instead of you buying it. You buy them online. You use a service like Bookable VA to find you the deals. So that you use BuyBot Pro to analyze the deals. So you can almost get to the stage where you're outsourcing it, you know, pretty much to nearly 100%. So that's a great one to build up on the side. But what I think with any business model, and what you should do to start with, is dip your toe in a few different business models and see what you like, what you don't like, because there'll be some that you love and some that you hate. And that's just the way it is, you know, that's just business, just like anything in life. There'll be things that you're good at and things that you're not. So I think it's about, first of all, dipping your toe into a few different business models, researching them, finding out about them, giving it a go possibly, seeing how you get on, seeing if you like it. And then once you've then decided on a business model that suits you, you should have total laser focus to build that business model and not get distracted by anything else. Because, you know, building your own business on the side whilst you've got a full-time job is hard work. Don't underestimate how much hard work that is. You know, I remember one day, you know, I was working, and I was working on my business. I came home from work, started work on my business, had a list of all the things I needed to get done that evening, was working my way through it, and it got to about 1 or 2 o'clock, I can't remember, in the morning, and I was like, right, I've got 3 hours left, and I've still got this and this, and I was planning what I could achieve in those 3 hours, and I completely forgot I had to go to sleep, and I had to go to bed before I went to work again, and I'd completely forgotten that I needed to do that. And I'm sitting there planning what I can do for the next 3 hours before I have to get up for work at 5, and I completely forgot. I had to do that. So that's the sort of hard work it takes to build up your own business on the side. So Amazon FBA is a great one, because you can build it up on the side and you can outsource a lot of it, so that it doesn't take up too much of your time and you're not sitting there like planning what you're going to do for the last 3 hours when you're supposed to be asleep. Anyway, maybe that's just me that does that. But anyway, so Amazon FBA is a Great business model. Another business model that's a great one to get started with is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is where you sell other people's goods. So for instance, I've got some software that I've worked on called Buybot Pro, and we have affiliates that sell Buybot Pro. So what they do, it's our software, my business partners and I's software. We built it, so it's our product, but we give away a percentage to somebody and to an affiliate, and they then go out and they sell our product and they get a percentage of the cost of the product. So, you know, you can look at something like ClickBank or JVZoo. They all have marketplaces where you can go and you can find products that you like the idea of and you think you could sell, and then you get a link when you sign up as an affiliate. You get your own link, so that as long as people click through to the product from your link, you will get paid for that product however many times you sell it. Now, different affiliate deals are different, and you should always try and find one, if you can, that has reoccurring money, because then you've only got to do the work once and you get paid for it for a longer term. So like Buybot Pro as an affiliate, you know, you get 30% affiliate commission. So every time you sell a Buybot Pro, you get 30% commission, and that's for life, and every month that your customer remains a customer of ours. So if you can find deals like that give you the opportunity to earn reoccurring money forever, then you'll do much better. But that's the basics of affiliate marketing, is that you're selling somebody else's product for a cut of the product price. It's a great business model. You can do it in a way that you can build your own websites with selling different products, and you can, for instance, if you were going to do Buybot Pro, you could do that, and you could add value to someone using your link by creating a document or something that means that people want to buy through your link rather than direct, because they get these extras from you for having done that. So that's basically the basis of affiliate marketing, which gives you a fairly passive income, because you do the work once. Once you've got your link out there in the world, then people use it and you get paid for it forever. So it's a relatively passive income, but don't make the mistake of thinking passive incomes are passive from the start. They're not. Every business requires huge amounts of effort to get it started and get it going. Huge amounts of effort. So don't think just because I say it can be passive that it will be to start with. It won't. You'll put many, 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 many hours into building up an affiliate marketing business, just as you would an Amazon FBA business or any other business. Huge amounts of effort is required. So don't underestimate that. But yeah, affiliate marketing in the future can be passive, because you've done the work once and you get paid for it forever. And another business model that's a little bit like that is information products. So you would do a course on something that you knew about, so something that you were passionate about, possibly something you had a lot of knowledge about, and then you would sell that information to other people. So they would pay for that information that you've put in that course. And I get so many people saying to me, but why would I buy a course when all the information you could ever need on every subject in the world is free on YouTube or in Google? It is. But the point is that people would pay you to put it all in one place in a nicely consumable way. Because, you know, if I wanted to learn to, I don't know, play the guitar, whatever. If I wanted to learn to play the guitar, I could search YouTube and there would be huge amounts of lessons on there, and I could work my way through it all, and some would be great, some would be rubbish, some would be utter dire rubbish, and you know, I could work my way through it, finding the good bits and picking it up as I went. Or I could pay £100 to you, who's a superstar guitar player and has put it all in one place for me, exactly what I need to learn in a step-by-step guide to make it really easy. So that's the power of information products, and you can make a lot of money on information products. And it's another one that you do once and you don't have to do again, because you put the work in once, you build your course, you know, you sell your course, and that's what you do to earn the money from it, and then it keeps happening. So it keeps going, because people can buy that course as long as you keep that course up to date, as long as you make it evergreen, and that means making sure that it's timeless in terms of the information that you're giving, or if it's not timeless, you keep it up to date. And that's another really good business model to get started in, because it's a great one, as I say, for building a passive income in the future, but it requires huge amounts of work right at the beginning. Some people get into Shopify, which is also a brilliant business model to start with. Now, it doesn't have to be Shopify. It can be Shopify. It can be two different types of Shopify, because you've got drop shipping on top Shopify, or you've got private label. Now, you can do private label on Amazon, but that's nowhere near as easy as it used to be, and there's a lot of reasons why that might not be the right thing to do, and doing private label on Shopify might be a better idea, but that's all for a different video. But you could do Shopify. Now, Shopify basically is just you having your own shop online, but Shopify is a platform that allows you to build your own store, and it makes it really easy because it already has all the cart and everything else all there for you. It's got everything done. It makes it very simple for you. So you can do two types of different, as I say, we can do many types of different Shopify stores, but if you choose your niche, choose something that you're passionate about, choose something that you know you can get quite specific about, because then you'll do far better. And then you can either drop ship, which means that you don't actually own any of the products. In drop shipping, for instance, if you're drop shipping from AliExpress is a Chinese website where you can contact manufacturers to a degree, but certainly retailers who will sell their products to you. Well, they won't sell them to you, they'll sell them directly to your client. So you go onto AliExpress, you choose some products that suit your niche, you build a shop, and then you put the pictures of those products on your store, so people buy the product from your store, and then you go and buy it from AliExpress and have it delivered directly to the customer. So you never handle the goods and you never own the goods. So that's a really good one to have to start with, potentially, because of the fact that you can not have to buy the goods. So there's very little money up front required, because you don't buy the goods from AliExpress until the customer has paid you. So that's a good business model to start with. That could be something that you would be interested in. You might then say to me, well, why is someone going to buy it from me for £10 or $10 if they can buy it from AliExpress for £3 or $3? But it's about marketing. It's about making sure that you're giving the customer an experience, and you're putting that product in front of the customer, because the customer might never find that product without your service. So you're collating all these things in one niche that interests them and giving them the opportunity to the ease. I guess it's a bit like the information products, because you're making it easy for them. You're putting it all in one place, and you're giving them the opportunity to shop in a nice environment where they get great customer service. Or you can do private label, which is another business model. I wouldn't suggest you necessarily start your journey into Booting the Boss with private label, because it's quite a complicated business model. But that means you're actually sourcing your own goods from China, you're having them manufactured in China, you're having them branded with your brand, and then you're having them shipped to the UK, and then you're selling them in the UK or in the US or wherever you are. So that's a brilliant business model and can make you fortunes. But it's not necessarily a business model, I think, for a beginner, because there's a lot to learn. There's a lot you could make mistakes at, and it's probably better to make the mistakes at some of the business models that have a lower entry point, so that it doesn't cost you as much money when and if you make mistakes, because you will make mistakes. We all make mistakes all of the time in business. Everyone makes mistakes. No one's perfect. You just make fewer the more experience you get. That's all. That's the only difference. So I think if you're starting out on your journey to Boot the Boss, you want to think about Amazon FBA or Shopify dropshipping, possibly having an eBay store, and you could do affiliate marketing or information products, as I mentioned before. So they're kind of some of the business models that you can start with fairly easily online without too much danger. So I think, it's a good idea to research those, to research Amazon FBA, to research Shopify, to research information products and affiliate marketing. Leave private label out for now if you're brand new. As I say, try your hands at some of the others and get some experience of business first, and get some of your, the basic questions and the skills that you need to run a successful business built up while you're not risking quite as much money as you might potentially be with private label. So they're great ones. And if you go to the Secret Wealth Project Facebook group or the Secret Wealth Project website, there are some free courses that you can download as well that will help you learn those business models. But we'll be putting some on this channel as well in the future. And yeah, they're great business models, and you should join the Boot the Boss Facebook group, because we talk about lots of business models in there and making sure that you've got the information you need to boot that boss. So if you're just starting out, good luck. It's a super exciting journey. I'm really excited to share it with you. I hope you join the group and keep us updated on what you're doing and how you're getting on, because I'd love to hear about it. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video.